going to demonstrate now is how to expose the heart in the mud puppy. Now, the tiger salamanders are going to be a very similar process, but you're going to have to come up a little higher on the tiger salamanders. The first thing we could do is go right above the supracoracoids and break apart the rectus cervicus. Going very shallow and opening my scissors. You'll notice as I do that, there's like a blue-white membrane there. That's the pericardium. All right. So after we do that, and we know where our heart is, we can lift up on the rectus cervicus and cut it back. Because we don't care about this muscle anymore, right? So if we have to cut the whole thing off, it really doesn't matter. So there's our nice little pericardium, all nice and blue and sac-like. Pretty straightforward. Let's get this muscle out of the way. I can't hear anything you just said.
Can you push it away just a smidge?
All right, so now we're going to break apart that pericardium. And we're almost there. I'm just going to cut this muscle off because we don't need it. This isn't too bad of a heart, regardless of the logo on the owner's shirt. So here we see the conus arteriosus. And notice how up here it's a little wider? That's the bulbous arteriosus. If you've got a tiger salamander, you're going to have to actually go under the gular fold to show that. Here we see a nice big ventricle. And then on either side of the conus arteriosus, left and right atria, because this is a three-chambered heart. The position of the atria on the tiger salamander heart is going to be a little different. So actually it might just be worth if I show that. I'll grab your animal for that. I don't know how his little arms got in the body cavity.
I just put them in because they kept them going there anyway.
All right, so same thing. We're going to come above the supracoracoideus, expand it out a bit. But then we're going to come up into the gular fold. And because these guys are so tiny, you might do a little damage to the atria as you go in. Hopefully not, but it happens. I mean, these scissors are huge compared to the animal you're working on. So again, coming up a little higher. So the gray here is the conus arteriosus, and you can see it swollen out here a bit. That's the bulb. The brown are the atrium, and they're right on top of each other. So you've got your left atrium and your right atrium being larger, and then the tan structure here is the ventricle. So it's a little different in the position of the atria relative to the ventricle compared to what you see with the tiger salamander. All right, so now for the shark.